This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. And Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health. Good evening and welcome to Bearcats Stadium on the campus of W.F. West High School in Chehalis, Washington. Tonight, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, opens Evergreen Conference play as the W.F. West Bearcats host the Shelton Highclimbers. My name is Diedrich Allen. Jerry Apple will be joining the broadcast a little later. Shelton is off to a 2-0 start, knocking off White River last week 34-7, taking advantage of turnovers in the Highclimbers' first road game. And they took the Mason County Cup and the battle for the axe to open the season, beating North Mason 39-18. WF West is 1-1 on the season. Last week, the Bearcats lost to the defending state champion Linden Lions 34-7, but they won their opener over Ridgefield 38-28. The last time these teams played was October 1st of last year, with WF West winning 60-20. Coming up, we talk with Highclimbers coach Mark Smith. It's week 3 of the high school football season and the Evergreen Conference opener with the Shelton Highclimbers at the WF West Bearcats, next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal Fiber Internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. High school sports are back, and Mason Web TV is again broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from kickoff to final whistle, from tip-off to final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch what happens on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Email, call, or text right now to find out how.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Back in Chehalis, as the WF West Bearcats get ready to take on the Shelton Highclimbers. Now time to talk with Coach. Yesterday, I had a phone conversation with Shelton head football coach, Mark Smith.
Good outing for your team at White River, and it started with the opening kickoff.
Yeah, you know, we made a big point about how special teams did us no favors last year in that game, and we wanted to make sure that we returned the favor, and you know, it was a good performance, I thought, out of our special team.
Well, pretty much across the board there, your special teams, your defense, and your offense all had a hand in that game.
Yeah, you know, it was a really strange game a little bit my perspective, but then when I go talk to other people, or I talk to my coaches about it, they kind of explained to me that really kind of what we did, because I was like, okay, well, we got all these points in the second quarter, right? I mean, basically, we scored our touchdown with 8 seconds left to go in the first quarter or something like that.
Right.
And then, halftime scores 34-0.
Right.
I'm like, okay, well, I get it, right? We covered it onside, went down and scored. We picked 6, scored. We got all those things, so we scored a lot of points. But where were we in the first, third, and fourth quarters? Where was our success there? And I guess I go back and think about it. We're trying to run out the clock. We're trying to keep some guys from taking unnecessary, bodies, keep their bodies fresh, and get some other kids some playing time. And it just didn't materialize like I would have thought. Kind of the standard is whoever's on the field, we expect to move the ball, score, and play well. And I guess we just aren't quite there yet as a program. But as far as the outcome of the game, yeah, happy with the outcome. We got out of there healthy for the most part. We got a victory on the road, which is always nice to do, and it was a decisive victory.
So what does that do for your team heading into this week in WF West?
Well, I think the confidence level's good right now. I mean, we're confident about that we can play with some sense of urgency and play with some passion and play for to get off to a good start in league. We're not trying to look for a win. We're not trying to create some momentum. We've already got 2 wins. We played 2 games. We got 2 wins. You can't do any better than that. Now it's going against a very good Chehalis team that people are going to see their record and go 1-1. But I mean, they played last year's state championship team in Linden, and Linden's ranked number 1 in the state this year. And then the halftime score was really 13-7, 13-6. So I went sleep on that final score. That second half, it wasn't so much what Linden did. It was more of what Chehalis didn't do. They didn't execute. And so they're a very well-coached team. They've got a lot of kids back from last year's team, including quarterback, including a couple receivers, including one of the top 10 sophomores in the state, number 4, including some offensive and defensive linemen. The Matagi kid, 55, and the Buzzard kid, 50, are, you got to have a plan for those 2. And 9 lit us up last year. We couldn't stop him running or throwing last year. So, and a lot of that was my fault. The scheme was not good, but we were in a position where we didn't have many options. So, we're going to have some different options this year. We're going to have a better plan this year. And I like where we're at. It's going to be a great contest, hopefully. And, I think our kids feel loose and they feel ready.
This is kind of an offhand question. You've been playing on field turf for a while, but they have a grass field down there. Does that matter to anybody anymore, what the turf is like?
I think it does when you have inclement weather, right? If it's been raining all week and you're going to a mud bowl, type of deal, I think it does matter. I think, both teams, no matter what the situation is, have the same surface to play on. Now, they may be used to grass, we may be used to turf. It didn't matter last year when they came up here and played on turf.
Right.
They play just fine on turf, right? So, you know, we haven't even really talked about that. No, that isn't even, I mean, go play a football game. Well, you're playing on grass, you're playing on turf, you're playing a football game. Field's the same thing. You know, 10 yards. I don't think you make a big deal out of it at all. I think it is what it is.
That's Mark Smith, head man for the Shelton Highclimbers, as his team gets ready to face the WF West Bearcats on the road to open league play. Kickoff is coming up on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
You're going to need me. You're going to need us. All of us. You're going to need our help with your water, your air, your food. You're going to need our determination, our compassion. You're going to need the next generation of leaders to face the challenges the future will bring. And we promise we'll be there when you need us.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
With every load secured, every cigarette butt that doesn't go out the window, every fast food bag that arrives at its proper destination, and every time we politely say, hey, there's a better place for that, Washington gets a little cleaner, a little safer, a little more breathtaking. Because small choices add up to a home we can all be proud of. We keep Washington litter-free.
Well, welcome everyone to kind of all of a sudden got rowdy Bearcat Stadium. Jerry Apple, Diedrich Allen here with you. I got to turn this down just a tad. Jerry.
Well, first thing I want to say is we have a very nice crowd of parents and other followers of the Shelton Highclimbers. Second, very little wind, if anything, and it's 61 degrees right now.
Oh, is that what you were digging up there at the last second? A little different situation. Obviously, we were on the road. We were on a grass turf field. Highclimbers are going to be in their white, all white uniforms with the black numbers, and the Bearcats are going to be in their crimson uniforms with the white numbers, and they're on the opposite side of the field. Very different than most setups for you. The home team's usually on the near side next to the stands, and the road team is usually on the other side, but the athletic director said we'd like to do this to keep them away from their girlfriends and the distractions that are the stands. And that makes sense to me, you know. But
I think Rochester did the same thing.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, well, we were on the other side. Yeah, that's right. We were on the other. Yeah. We were on the other side of the field, and that's what happened. And yeah, it was interesting. And so so far this season, Jerry, we've had the backs of the Highclimbers in all of our broadcasts, all three of them. Anyways, WF West and Shelton. Going to be a great matchup. We're just waiting for the coin toss here. And it looks like the Highclimbers won the toss, and of course they deferred to the second half. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back with the kickoff in just a moment on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Back here in Chehalis, Diedrich Allen and Jerry Apple. Go ahead, Jerry.
Yeah, Diedrich, our captains tonight for the Highclimbers are number 9, Mason Goose, number 43, Brad Tiller, number 45, Mario Boxley, and number 50, Ian Wilsbach. Unfortunately, Mario Boxley is not playing tonight, but Brad Tiller is.
All right, thank you, Jerry. So we'll be dealing with a couple of poles, so we'll have to live with that. Older stadium, although we always have these supports in the way. So Kaiser has it teed up at the 40, and he'll kick it off.
And away we go.
See who's back deep, we'll find out. Here's the kick. It's a high but short. Be taken at the 25. And a return to about the 31, it looks like, by number 10. That is Brooks Ledgerwood.
35-yard kickoff by Brendan Kaiser. No return?
Oh, 5 yards.
5 yards, okay.
Back to the 30.
Okay, thank you.
Funny. It was kind of hard to see from our point. Okay. You know, we're going to have to get used to this. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So 1st and 10 from the 30 are the Bearcats. Out of the gun will go Fugate. Man in motion. And he'll get the pass. Oh, what a stick right there. Who was that? That was, boy, was it 30? 25.
25?
Yeah, that was Logan Peach with a big hit in the backfield and a loss on the play back to the 26-yard line. 2nd and, well, 14.
And that was the carrier was?
23.
Okay, thank you.
The pass, actually, a screen that went nowhere. Out of the gun will go Fugate again. He's got two wide east side, hand off to Land up the middle, powering back to the original line of scrimmage. Got maybe, looks like 7 yards on that, 6 yards on that carry, across at 32. So 3rd down.
Bradley Ellington on the tackle.
So, 3rd and 7 from the 33 for the Bearcats. Just underway here, opening possession for WF West. Fugate goes out of the gun, looks back at his coaching staff for instructions. He's got 2 wide on each side. Land the back beside him. Back to pass he goes, throws. It's dropped, intended for number 35. That was Grady Westland, incomplete, and it's 4th down.
4th and 7 for the Bearcats.
And a punting situation early on, as Ellington will go back about his 30 to receive this punt for Fugate.
Good defensive stance by Shelton.
On a 4th and 7 from the 33. Here's the pressure on there. It's a partially blocked. Ball's going to roll all the way to the other side of the pole. Dropped at the 40. And who got a piece of that, Jerry? Did you see?
I did not see who got it, but he was very close to completely blocking it.
I think it was Carter Whitney with a big hand on that ball. So the Highclimbers get their first touch of the ball from their own 40-yard line, and of course there's a pole right where the ball is.
Good field position for the Highclimbers.
Goose will go out of the pistol. Fuller, the back behind him. 1 receiver to the far side. Fuller's going to come out and leave an empty backfield for Goose. He's got 4 receivers on the near side. He's going to throw it to Trykoff, catch on the screen, and he'll fight his way just shy of the 23-yard line. So they'll mark him down on that bubble screen there.
Gain of about 3 on the play. 2, 3, 3.
Give him 3 to the 43. Of course, we have to have that pole right in the way. Sorry, folks, can't do much about the pole. Goose will go out of the gun. He's got 3 receivers to the far side. Trykoff will go in motion. closer to the formation. Little play action, dump it off to Trykoff. Going to try and get some screen on the outside. He'll fight his way for the 45, maybe the 46. They're going to only give him another 2.5 yards.
Okay, I'm going to round it off to 3.
That's fine with me. Maybe 3rd and 5 for the Climbers. Approaching 9:45 to go, first quarter. First possession for the Highclimbers. Goose is out of the pistol. He can't see him. You can barely see him. He's right there by the pole. Fuller the back behind him. Menifee wide to the near side. And it's going to be false start. Brad Tiller was in the slot on this near side as well. And it's going to go back 5 yards on the Climbers, so it'll be 3rd and 10 back to the 40.
First penalty of the ball game.
Wind the clock again. Looks like the same formation with 2 receivers on each side. Goose out of the pistol with Fuller behind him. Fuller's going to come out of the backfield. Back to pass goes Goose. He's going to look downfield. Got a guy there. Menifee with a nice catch. Run out of bounds in Bearcat territory. Up at the 24-yard line, Jerry. Say 36-yard pickup.
Yep,
right?
36 yards. Nice pass to Menifee.
36 yards on that pass completion.
So 1st and 10 for the Highclimbers.
And they're hustling it up.
Empty backfield for Goose. Back to pass goes Goose, who scans the field. He's got a breakout on the run and runs out of bounds after a good 4-yard pickup, maybe 5. Give him 5 up to the 19.
Yes.
So 2nd and 5.
Mason Goose with the quarterback keeper takes off on the right side.
Mason Goose is 3 for 3 tonight on his passing.
Go back out of the pistol will Goose.
2nd and 5 at the Bearcat 24.
Nice pass by Goose.
Gonna be a tight formation this time. Menifee goes wide to the far side with Trykoff in the slot. Hand off to Fuller. Stutter steps, runs into a tie to Crimson there. No gain to 3rd down.
Andrew Penland, the primary Bearcat tackler, is bringing up 3rd and 5 now from the Bearcat.
So the Climbers have a 3rd and 5 from the 19. Same formation. Fuller will now go out of the formation. Back to pass goes Goose. He's got to slip 1 tackle on the run. He's going to be chased out of bounds. And I think he might have lost a yard back to the 21. Well, they're not going to mark the loss or not.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Going to be back down to the 22, 4th down for the Climbers. And it's going to be a field goal attempt, Jerry.
Wow.
From the ball will be spotted by Menifee at the 29, so that's a 39-yard field goal attempt. Kaiser back there. Kick is down, or the spot is down. Kick is up. It's got the distance. Oh, just came up short. I guess it didn't have the distance. It came up short. So missed field goal attempt on the Highclimbers' opening possession, and the ball will go over to the Bearcats on their own 20. Cameron's going to be in trouble tonight. So after the good defensive stand, Climbers couldn't quite capitalize, but they did, I guess you could say, flip the field here as the Bearcats are on their own 20, 1st and 10.
The Bearcats take over 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line.
Second possession for the Bearcats.
All right, out of the gun will go Fugate. He'll hand it off to Land. Land powered his way and ran into, a bunch of Highclimbers.
2 or 3 tough yards.
I'm going to give that tackle to number 34.
That's left. First guy in there. Couple of yard gain, 3-yard gain up to the 23. So 2nd down and 7 coming.
Second carry by Tucker Land. total of 10 yards.
Gonna bring this down to 10. Maybe it'll sound better. Sorry, folks are working on the sound. Out of the gun. High snap, handed down, and pulled down and handed off to Land, working the left side. Got a couple more. About the 27.
Tackle by number 29.
That is Phoenix Olashea on the tackle. So 3rd down and 3 from the 27-yard line. Out of the gun again. Highclimbers showing blitz, and they'll back out of it. Fugate looks like he's changing the play. He's got 2 receivers on each side, and Land the back beside him. Out of the gun, back to pass. Throws over the middle, in and out through the hands of the intended receiver, and that was Christo Perriott. And it brings a 4th down.
So another good defensive stand by the Highclimbers.
27-yard line.
Still trying to work out the sound. We sound a little bit distorted, Jerry.
It looks like Shelton, number 22, is back deep.
Yeah, that's Bradley Elton. He'll stand about his 35 this time. Fugate in there to boot it away. On a 4th and 3 from the 27. No pressure this time. Elton will be driven back to his 30-yard line. He's on the run. He returns it across the 45, near midfield before he's dragged down. Ball spotted right at that gold midfield stripe. And the Highclimbers have good field position once again.
15-yard return.
So 1st and 10 for Shelton on the Highclimbers side of the 50.
And this is their 2nd possession.
See what Goose and company can bring up. Goose will go out of the pistol. Fuller, the back behind him, about 3 yards. 2 receivers to the far side. Trikoff goes in motion. Little fake and a throw. Oh, it's intercepted. Look out. Guess who's on that? That's Fugate with the pick, and it looks like he's got a pick 6, Jerry. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown, Bearcats. Wow, picked off by Fugate. Yeah, and returned. Was about 60 yards, wasn't it, Jerry? Yeah, Gavin Fugate with the pick 6, and the Bearcats strike first. That is a momentum killer right there, Jerry, and it sucks the air out of you.
Because Shelton basically was dominating the game statistically before that.
So Pennington will come on to kick the point after for the Bearcats, and they're going to fake it. There's Fugate. Fugate's going to throw for the end zone, and it's incomplete. And, well, that 2-point conversion did not, didn't materialize, and it is 6-0. WF West. We'll be right back.
Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Talk to your healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com.
Well, a pick 6, and the Bearcats have a 6-0 lead. Getting ready to kick it back to the Highclimbers. Ellerton and Fuller will go deep to about their 10 to wait for this kick from Pennington.
Who's back? Ellerton and Fuller?
Yes. 6:32 to go, first quarter. Here's the run-up and the kick. High, deep. It'll drive Fuller back to the 5. In the middle of the field, cutting to the near side. Gets it out to the 20. Try to cut it up to the 25. Run out of bounds right there.
20-yard return by Fuller.
The 25. 1st and 10 for the Climbers. Well, let's see what the Climbers can do when they had a little bit of momentum, kind of negated by the pick six, and Fugate in an opportunistic spot.
That was a nice kickoff, 55 yards.
So Fuller will be the back behind Goose. 3 receivers to the far side, Cordova, Tiller, and it'll be Trikoff from the outside in. Menifee wide to the near side. Out of the gun will go Goose. Back to pass, pumps to the outside, slips a tackle in the backfield, breaks away. Flag goes flying in. He'll run out of bounds about the first down marker at the 35, but there's a flag in the backfield, usually location of a hold.
Yeah.
And that's what the initial call looked like. It was hold on the Climbers. So that'll march it back.
Yeah, that negates a nice run by Mason Goose.
Let's see here. Yep, it's a hold on the Climbers. First, and it'll be 20. Back at the 15-yard line for Shelton. Got to get up to the 35 for the first down. Goose will go out of the gun with Fuller behind him. 2 receivers on the wide side, the far side. 2 on the near side. That is Menifee and Tiller. Cordova and Trikoff. Fuller goes out of the formation, little fake to the outside, and through the hands of Trikoff. Goose threw a bullet there, Jerry. I don't think Trikoff even had a chance to slow that bullet down. So it brings up second and 20 from the 15.
I do like what Mason is doing. Yeah, that was a little bit of a hard pass, but he is scanning the whole field. He's not looking at who he's passing to. He's scanning the whole field.
So load up the near side with Trikoff, Cordova, and Menifee. And Trikoff will go in motion to the far side. Out of the gun will go Goose. Little play action. Goose back to pass on the rollout. Gets it complete to Tiller. Tiller run out of bounds across the 15 to about the 18-yard line. I got to tell you one thing, Jerry. These Bearcats can tackle. They don't stop till they hear the whistle, regardless of where they are on the field. It looks like. So that'll bring up third down and about 7, it looks like. So it's third down and call it 7 from the 23. Trikoff moves closer to the end of the formation. Back to pass goes Goose. Throws it out. It's tipped. Ball's up. Ball is tipped and knocked down incomplete. Good defense there. I believe it was number 55, Daniel Matagi, with the paw up there.
Yeah, that's a dangerous pass throwing it across the field like that.
So 4th and 7 for the Highclimbers, and Kaiser's in to punt it away. Let's see who's back about the 40 to receive this kick from Kaiser. Uh-oh, goes through his hands. Kaiser, he's taken down, and the ball is going to be picked up and returned by a big man, number 79 on the return. That's Andrew Pinland. Opportunistic and grabbed it, returned it to the 5. As I got to give credit to Kaiser for punting that ball when he was being tackled. And they're going to put the ball down at the 3-yard line. No, it's a 9, excuse me. That's a 9 and 8.5. So a gift for the Bearcats, Jerry, on a bad snap. Fugate will go out of the gun with two backs beside him, one receiver on the far side. Hand it off to Land. Land runs into a pack, breaks out of that pack, and he'll get stopped just short of the goal line. Still fighting for the ball. Got to about looks like the 2, Jerry.
Okay.
Maybe the 1. Now they'll spot it down to the 2. Second and goal from the 2 now.
Yeah, Tucker Land has ran it 4 times already. He's definitely their main ball carrier.
Cameron Amoroso goes wide to the far side. Fugate goes under center. He's going to sneak it ahead. There's going to be a flag on the play. Going to be a false start on the Bearcats, so back 5.
And that's their first penalty, Diedrich.
It'll be a 2nd and goal from the 7 now for WF West. They'll wind the clock with 5 minutes to go first quarter. 6-0 WF West with the lead in the ball, and they're knocking on the door with a 2nd and goal from the 7. Out of the gun will go Fugate. Amoroso goes wide to the far side. High snap handed off. This time it's Newback. That's McDonald on the carry. Got maybe a yard. Actually, number 32. Yes, that's Declan McDonald on the carry. His 3rd in goal from the 6 now.
Gain of 1 on the play.
It's like the same formation again with Amoroso wide, nearly out to the boundary out there. Out of the gun goes Fugate. Land it to his left, McDonald to his right. Waiting for the snap. Hand off to Land. Nope, he faked it and he throws the middle. It's caught. And it's a touchdown, number 23 with the reception. That's Evan Steduar with the touchdown. After the bad snap and a short drive, Bearcats extend their lead to 12-0. Cody Pennington on to tack on the extra point. Fugate again, the holder. He had to throw for it. Kick is up. Kick is good. It is now 13-0. WF West on top. We'll be right back.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way. My kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
.402 to go, first quarter. Special teams, the difference so far, actually defense and special teams, I should say, as the Bearcats have built a 13-point lead here. And Pennington's got it teed up to kick back to the Highclimbers. Ellerton and Fuller back about their 5-yard line waiting for this kick from Pennington. There's a run up and a kick. Another deep one. Fuller will take it at the 11. Get up to the 20. 25, breaking it outside. He's run down there and a flag on the play.
Yeah.
I think he got a horse collar there.
I think so too.
Christo Perriott with a tackle. And we're going to tack on another 15. More than likely at that. This is right there at the end of the play.
A 16-yard return by Fuller.
Yeah, it's a horse collar, and that'll be 15 yards. That's put the ball up at the 36. No, should be way further than that. Should be closer to the 40, right? That's not 15 yards, Jerry?
Yes.
They're setting it up there at the 31.
Yeah. They weren't quite sure of their math there.
Well, I don't know. I was thinking, wait, do we have an inadvertent horse collar?
I don't think so.
Face mask? I don't know.
We do have inadvertent
face mask.
Face mask.
Highclimbers will have the ball at their own 42. Just under 4 minutes remaining first quarter, trailing 13-0. Out of the pistol will go Goose. Turn around, hand it off to Fuller. Fuller runs into a wall, try to reverse his field. He's brought down by Matagi. A loss of about 4 on the play.
Yeah, a loss of 4 on the play.
Ball at the 39.
Well, Shelton can't get that run game going, which makes it a little bit tougher for Mason Goose in the passing game. You always try to establish that run first, but
Highclimbers taking a lot of time here. There's the play clock down to 5 seconds. They got to get something going here. Under 5, 3, 2, 1, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty on a delay of game. We do have a play clock down here at the south end zone.
Yeah, it's 25 seconds.
Yep. And the Climbers are taking a lot of time to get that play, to play everybody on the same page. So now it'll be 2nd down and 23. Ball back at the 34-yard line.
And 18.
I'm sorry, it's 18. Yeah, that's right. Goose will go out of the pistol. Turn around, hand it off to Ellerton. Ellerton fighting for some yardage. Fought his way up to the 38-yard line.
Gain of 5?
Yeah, 5-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd down and 13. It's like more like 14, Jerry.
Passing situation.
Goose will go out of the gun. Ellerton will go out of the formation. Back to pass goes Goose. It's going to go long to Menifee and overthrew him. Fugate there defending, and he just kind of held up his arms, and it goes incomplete.
Good coverage by Fugate.
Kevin Fugate defending on the play.
It'll be 4th down, another punting situation for the Highclimbers. Amoroso will go back deep to wait for this punt from Kaiser. Kaiser kicked it while getting tackled on his last punt attempt, Jerry, and let's see what he can do here as the Highclimber line got to hold up a little better than that. There, oh my goodness. And a high but short kick. There's going to be a flag roughing the kicker.
Ball is down. There is a flag
and it's
Shelton backfield.
Yeah, WFS is really getting in there quickly.
Now, well, it's 55 and 50. They have to account for Buzzard and Matagi. And Makagi's the one that got in there both times.
5-yard penalty, roughing the kicker. 15 yards and an automatic 1st down.
Well, let's see what they call on this one. It's either going to be, as you might have heard on the PA system, running into the kicker. That was definitely not the case. Or roughing. We'll find out what the call is.
Shelton accepts the penalty.
You can say it's still 4th down though. They're going to call that running into the kicker, Jerry, and a 5-yard penalty.
8 from the 44.
So 4th and 8 now. Ball will be spotted up at the 44. And Kaiser will be in there to kick it away again. Got to look for number 55. He's been getting in there. There's the snap. Oh, they're going to fake it to Ellerton. Ellerton bounces it outside on the run, and he'll get the 1st down. Across the 50 to the 46-yard line. I was expecting another punt there, Jerry, and Ellerton ran it out of bounds for the 1st down.
14-yard run by Bradley Ellerton. Well, nice play call.
Surprised everybody.
Got us all faked out, that's for sure.
10 yards on 4th and 8.
So 1st and 10 for the Highclimbers at the 46-yard line of WF West.
Second 1st down for the Highclimbers.
Under 2 minutes to go here, 1st quarter. 13-0. Bearcats with the lead, Climbers with the ball. Goose is going to call a timeout. So we're going to keep it right here. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, helps you know what local government is doing with live video streams of meetings for the Mason County Commission, the Shelton City Council, the Shelton School Board, and the North Mason School Board. You can also watch past meetings of these entities as well as the Port of Allen Commission.
Mason Web TV also covers the Port of Shelton Commission, the League of Women Voters of Mason County, and select informational meetings from the Mason County Chamber of Commerce, the North Mason Chamber of Commerce, and the North Mason Community Voice. If you want to see what's going on, check out MasonWebTV.com daily. Anything to add there, Jerry?
Well, if it wasn't for the turnover and the block kick, Shelton would be leading in statistics.
Well, the Highclimbers have a 1st and 10 on the 46 of WF West. Goose will go out of the pistol. Tiller will go wide to the far side. 3 receivers to the near side. It is Trikoff, Menifee, and Cordova from the inside out. And I think it's Fuller in the backfield. No, it's Elton in the backfield. It's a try a little screen pass to Elton, incomplete, it falls. And it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 46.
Under heavy pressure. Taki with the pressure, Sajuar with the coverage.
So it's 2nd and 10.
Bring up 2nd and 10 for Shelton at the Bearcat 46.
So Jerry, it's a 40-second play clock. They're down to 15 coming out of the huddle. Highclimbers, I don't know what that was. It was a weird little shift, and it's going to draw a flag. Probably false start. Highclimbers have done this little set up in one formation and shift to another, but not very often.
Yeah, 2 players will go to the other side.
It's going to be offsides on the Bearcats.
Oh, okay.
A little encroachment there as the Highclimbers did their little shift. So it'll bring up 2nd and 5 from the 41.
That's that first time they ran the shift tonight, isn't it?
You don't see it very often, but they do it. Here it is again. There's actually this will be the what we called the hammer package last year. And there was Elton with a direct snap and a run around the left side.
He picks up about 2 yards.
Gets it to the
2 on the play.
Yeah, 39. So 3rd and 3 coming.
Elton has been the leading ball carrier tonight for the Highclimbers.
So again, out of that hammer package, they'll shift around to the opposite side. Oh, the ball poked free, goes right into the hands of Fuller. Fuller trying to find something to go. That ball was snapped and went off the helmet of Elton, and it fell into the arms of Fuller. Fuller, well, kept possession, but lost a couple of yards there. And the ball's back at the 39.
Well, Fuller was pretty alert.
Play might have been going his way either way. Might have been a handoff to Fuller for coming this way.
Yeah.
And it'll be 4th and 8 from the 39. I'm sorry, the 44, excuse me. And there's a late flag. I'm not really sure what that's about. Looks like they discussed that before pulling it out.
Looks like it's going to go. They're pointing towards
the
WF
Climbers
West.
want to say it's on the WF West.
Well, they're pointing, indicating, but we'll see what happens here.
Coach Smith is trying to get some explanation and explain plead his case. Refereeing crew doing their huddle thing, Jerry. This is not a good sign. Let's see what we have here. It'll be another encroachment, and that will be a 1st down, Jerry. Well, they said it was a 1st down, but that's a 4th and 1. I didn't think they could get.
Okay, we'll take it back. First down.
Yeah. So 4th and 1 for the Climbers. Ball is at the 43-yard line, right in the middle of the field. They hammer back out there. We've got Tiller out there now what are they gonna do? They're gonna rehuddle. Oh, here we go. We got Goose is gonna go be the wideout, Jerry. In this formation. 52 seconds remain here in the 1st quarter. 13-0 WF West with the lead. Shelton with the ball. 4th and 1. Oh, no, they're going to call that a 1st down now.
Okay.
I'm totally confused. They'll put the ball up at the 34.
for first down.
What's interesting is WF West does not have a first down yet, but Shelton has 3. And look at the score.
Back to the hammer and the shift. Again, Goose is wide to the far side on the sidelines. And a fake in the middle, and that was a direct snap. Is a little bit of acting by Ellerton as it was a bad snap. And I didn't see who carried it, Jerry. I think it might have been Tiller. Yeah, it was Tiller.
Brad Tiller.
Yeah, I got up to the 30. So that'll be 2nd and 6.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Back to the hammer formation, or hammer package. Direct snap this time goes to Ellerton. Ellerton stood up at the 30, fights for the 29, and then he's just rustled down as the quarter runs out. So we'll come back with the second quarter. The Highclimbers will have a 3rd down and looks like about 5 when we come back. We'll be right back.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Oh, sorry, folks. Had a technical difficulty there, and the Bearcats just went down the field and extended their lead. I'm sorry, I had the wrong thing on, Jerry. I didn't look in it. Bearcats have now increased their lead to 20-0, and I apologize for that one. I was not looking at the proper screen. And the Bearcats had an 85-yard touchdown middle screen in that one, and I can't even play it back for you because I didn't get it on the right screen. I apologize to everybody watching. Mistakes do happen, don't they, Jerry?
Yeah.
The best call, the best play of the game, and I didn't have it on camera or on the air. All right, well, there's 8:01 to go in the first half. WF West Bearcats have extended their lead to 20-0.
Pennington set the kickoff. These were the Highclimbers on the near side. Dante Strikeoff. And on the far side, Jaden.
Well, Chehalis or WF West has been scoring on the big plays. I don't have them down for a first down. They just
explode. Here's the run up, and it's a little onside attempt. That it looks like. Who jumped on that one? Ryan Solano jumped on that one. And the Highclimbers will start on their own 45.
Pretty good field position for the Highclimbers. Shelton tried that last week, I believe, an onside, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, and they were successful. So the Climbers will come out with 1st and 10 on their own 40-yard line, actually 41. Goose will go out of the gun with Fuller behind him. Back to pass, short drop, dumps it off to Tiller. Tiller fights his way for the 46 and a 5-yard pickup. And that'll be a 2nd and 5 coming.
Goose is 5 for 10 on the passing.
Strikeoff goes in motion and he'll head to the backfield. Hand off to Fuller. Fuller got back to the line of scrimmage, might have lost a yard to the 45.
Yeah, let's see where they mark it. Yeah, loss of 1.
So 3rd and 6 coming for the Highclimbers.
Bring up 3rd and 6 now for Shelton.
Out of the pistol will go Goose. Back to pass. Throws deep. Guy down there, it's Cordova. Right on the money. Up the sidelines goes Whitley. Touchdown, Highclimbers.
55-yard pass play. 55 yards.
Well, there's a way to respond to the big play. Looking in the backfield for any flags. I don't see any. So the Highclimbers get on the board with 6:54 to go in the second half. Or second quarter, first half. Excuse me, I'm really off. Got to keep my eye on my screens here. Looks like the Highclimbers are going to go for 2 here, Jerry.
Nice pass by Mason Goose to Cordova Wheatley.
Oh, it is actually Kaiser out there. I'm sorry, I thought it was Goose. But it'll be Kaiser on to kick the point after. And we're going to have, a timeout on the field.
That's their second.
Now, every Friday, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC or MasonWebTV.com, provides helpful driving tips with the Wise Drive, a weekly column by Doug Dahl, a Target Zero manager for the Washington Traffic Safety Commission, and a self-confessed traffic safety nerd. The Wise Drive's like Dear Abby, but for driving. The column is primarily driven by reader questions, but also covers current traffic safety issues. The Wise Drive appears in numerous newspapers in Washington, but is posted to MasonWebTV.com every Friday. So I'm a little bit off. I think it's the lack of lighting here, Jerry. I gotta bring the lights down. I don't know. Gotta remember to bring a light. All right, so Highclimbers trying to tack on a point after, but let's see here.
That was the second timeout for the Highclimbers.
6:54 to go in the second quarter. and Brendan Kaiser on to kick the point after.
Menifee holding.
Yep. There's a snap, spot, kick is up. That's a line drive that is no good. All right, we'll be right back. 20-6 is our score.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC. High school sports are back and Mason Web TV is again broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action. From kickoff to final whistle, from tip-off to final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch what happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Email, call, or text right now to find out how.
We're back this time, Jerry.
Okay.
Okay. As they say, stuff happens. So we have 6:54 to go in the first half. 20-6. Highclimbers get on the board on a 55-yard touchdown pass from Mason Goose to Whitley Cordova. And WF West has kind of been dominating up until this point on the scoreboard.
Statistically,
not so much. Here's a run up, high, short kick. It'll be taken at the 20-yard line. Thajuar gets across to the 35 to about the 38-yard line.
You got it at the 20?
Yeah, I believe so.
18-yard return.
So here come the Bearcats. The 1st and 10 from their 38.
Well, we'll see if Chehalis or WF West will strike back after that last touchdown by the Highclimbers.
Fugate will go out of the gun. Land the back beside him. Back to pass he goes. He'll dump it off to Land on a screen. Makes a move in the middle of the field. He stood up across the 40, maybe the 41. It's like Menifee on the tackle there.
Gain of 3, okay.
So brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41.
Brings Land down. Bring up 2nd and 7 for the Bearcats at their own 46.
Clock is running. Approaching 6:15 to go in the half. Out of the gun again, pulling the way. Hand off to Land. No, it's a keeper by Fugate. Excuse me. He'll sneak around the left side. Up inside the 50 to the 47-yard line and a first down in Highclimber territory. That was a sneaky little move, Jerry. I thought he handed it off, but he kept it. Be 1st and 10 for WF West at the Highclimber 47.
1st and 10 Bearcats at the Shelton 47.
Back to pass again goes Fugate. He'll dump it off to Land this time. Another screen. He'll split the blockers, dragging a Highclimber with him. That was Carter Whitney. Was drugged to the first down marker as a 1st and 10 at the 37.
Who was that pass to?
Number 7.
Thank you.
1st and 10 Bearcats at the Highclimber 37.
Fugate back in the gun. So he's been in the gun for most of the game, except for the one attempted sneak. There's a wide receiver screen to Amoroso. Fights for a couple of yards to the 35. Olashea at the bottom of the pile, along with left.
He's been throwing a lot of screen passes out in the flat.
So 2nd and 8 from the 35 are the Bearcats. Fugate out of the gun, 3 receivers to the far side. Amoroso, the 1 receiver down below us. Land the back in the backfield with Fugate. Hand it off to Land up the middle. Fighting for just the 32-yard line. That's a hard-fought couple of yards, Jerry.
It was.
3 yards.
Perez at the bottom of the pile there for the Highclimbers.
Yeah, Perez and maybe Blaze Andrews.
Well, I'm going by the last guy who gets off the ground, Jerry. That's why I'm calling Perez.
Okay.
You're down at 5.
You caught my thinking. Okay, I got it.
Out of the gun goes Fugate, back to pass. Dumps it off middle screen. It is caught right there by Staduar, and it loses a couple of yards there, maybe a yard. Middle screen did not work this time. Ball will be spotted at the 34. Fourth down is 7.
Well, there's such a thing as a half a tackle.
True. That's very true. So it looks like it might be a punt, or at least an attempt to a punt, or a fake to a punt, as Fugate is deep, letting the clock run. They run down to 2 on the play clock, and a timeout on the field by WF West. Okay, so every Thursday, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, presents Shelton City Council Looking Ahead, a weekly preview of the next City Council meeting with the City Manager, Jeff Knighton. Each week, Manager Knighton and me, I get briefed on the top items coming before the City Council during their next meeting. The Shelton City Council Looking Ahead every Thursday on MasonWebTV.com. Nice chat with Jeff yesterday in the morning.
Oh, good.
Followed that up with a chat with Coach Smith. So I had a busy interview morning yesterday.
Third time, WF West has had 3 first downs and Shelton has had 4. That was the first time out for WF West.
So it's going to be a 4th. I'm saying that's 7. Board says it's 8. Pretty.
That's a pretty long 2.
Pretty long 2, yeah, that's what I was thinking. And it looks like the Bearcats are going to go for it this time. They had lined up as a punt. Now they're going to go for it. Leading this ball game 20-6 with 3:20 remaining. Out of the gun goes Fugate. Land beside him. Back to pass goes Land. Fugate threw to Amoroso. Amoroso cut out of his pattern, or out of his route. And there was the ball. It was a little bit low. He just couldn't even see it. So that'll be over on downs to the Highclimbers. On their own 34, it looks like. 39, excuse me.
And Shelton does have enough time to try to score.
Should be the 39, shouldn't it? It was spotted at the 34. Well, 1st and 10 for the Highclimbers. 3 minutes, 16 seconds to go in the first half. Out of the gun will go Goose. 2 receivers on each side. Back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Throws to the middle and behind Tiller, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 from the 34. So Goose will go back out of the gun. Taking his time. Back to pass goes Goose. Going to throw it. And I don't know if that was Cordova or Trykov.
Yeah.
It was ahead of Trykov, behind Cordova, incomplete, it falls. I guess it's a better odds to get caught if you throw to 2 people. Maybe, I don't know. Somebody just ran the wrong route. So it's 3rd down and 10 from the 34 are the Highclimbers. Goose again out of the gun. He'll load up the far side with 3 receivers, 1 on the near side. Looks like it is Cordova. On the rollout goes Goose. He'll throw long. Got a guy there, but incomplete. It falls. Trykov, the intended target, he had to stop and lean back. He couldn't quite grab it. Incomplete. It falls.
Good defense on by WF West.
So 4th down and 10. Kaiser comes on to try another punt. And Brendan has been under a lot of pressure.
He has. The last 2 times, one time was definitely blocked. But I think both were.
There's the snap to Kaiser. He'll get this one off.
Oh,
it's
nice
high.
punt.
Amoroso will pick it up at the 36, and he's going to be tackled right there by a couple of high climbers. Might have been at one of those times when you should have called for a fair catch.
Yeah, probably should have let it go. That was a 25-yard punt, but it was nice height, no return.
They'll spot it down at the 38, it looks like. First and 10 from the 38 for WF West, leading 20-6. 2:49 to go in the first half. The deal with the pole right at the moment. Amoroso wide to the near side. 3 receivers to the far side. Out of the gun will go Thugate. Back to pass. Looking downfield, flushed out of the pocket. He'll throw. And Land came back and slid with the catch at the Highclimber 44. Wow. That was thrown behind him. He had enough momentum to stop his momentum.
Gain of 20 on the play.
And it's a first down. Actually going to spot him back at the 44. Thugate dumps it off to Land again on the screen. The Highclimbers snuffed that one out. Dropped for a loss at the 45. Looks like, let's see, Whitney was in there, Andrews as well.
They read that screen pass really well.
So 2nd and 11 from the 45. Thugate out of the gun, 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Back to pass it goes again. Sets his feet, throws. Oh, had a guy there, and Stadahar dropped it. Incomplete. I'm sorry, Staduar. So it brings up 3rd and 11 from the 45.
Bearcats face 3rd and 11. Shelton 45.
A big play. See if Shelton could stop him here and get the ball back for one more attempt at scoring before the half.
We have a downed Highclimber. I didn't even notice that, Jerry.
Yeah, too bad. Let's see who that is.
1:57 to go in the first half. Cannot see who that might be, Jerry.
Okay.
And they're just leaving him out there, Jerry.
Yeah,
I guess they're saying it's Carter Whitney. We'll see what that is. Let's take a break, Jerry. We'll be right back.
Okay.
When times get dark, we can't see the help that's all around us. Let 211 be your guiding light for help with food, healthcare, and other resources.
211, how can I help you?
Call 211 or visit 211.org. 211, get connected, get help.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
So it was actually Carter Whitney.
Yeah, that's good news that he walked off on his own.
Just a little bit of help to get up, and he's off the field. And
we always like to see that.
Yep. So the Bearcats with the ball at the 45-yard line of the Highclimbers with a 3rd and 11. Thugate out of the gun. A little high snap, he had to pull it down, and he's running, and he got maybe a yard to the 44.
Takes off on his own, gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
So I'll bring up 4th and 10.
Andrews stops Fugate after a game.
Well, I think we've got a punting situation here, Diedrich.
Yeah, possibly.
I don't think we're in 4th down territory.
Well, Fugate is in the position to boot it. Ellerton will go back to about that spot in the field where it's really rough. And about the 10-yard line.
Deep for Shelton.
There's a high snap, but Fugate handles it. Short kick is going to hit at the 32, take a climber bounce, and then roll to the 30. Or it'll be down there by, who got that? Number 60, Hunter, I can't see the name, Nemi.
14, yeah.
Where he downed it. The High Climbers will get the ball at their own 30-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, 14-yard punt, and Shelton's got the ball in pretty good territory. Or no,
it's on their own 30. Minute 5 remaining in the half. Goose out of the gun with an empty backfield to throw it to Menifee on the screen. And Menifee couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Stood up there by Blake Ely. And it brings up 2nd and 11. And the clock is running at 49. Now it's 45 seconds. 2nd and 11. The High Climbers have 1 timeout, is that right?
They have 2 timeouts, yes.
Oh, they have 2 timeouts. Out of the gun again goes Goose. 2 receivers on each side, empty backfield. Back to pass he goes. He looks downfield. Gonna go to Trikoff over his head, incomplete.
Nice coverage again.
See what they're doing down there, Jerry, with the TV? They're showing the play to the kids. So 3rd and 11 for the High Climbers on their own 29. Fuller will come into the backfield, and the High Climbers will go out of the pistol. 29 seconds remain in the half. Trikoff goes in motion, and he'll go to the back. Little play action. Actually, it was a play action, then Goose slipped the ball into Fuller, who gets
Gave him about 3.
Yeah. 4th down, and timeout called by the Bearcats with 17 seconds remaining. I think the Climbers are just looking to get out of the half here, but the Bearcats aren't going to let them. There's another punt coming.
Well, last time, a little better coverage by Shelton for the punt, but we'll see what happens here.
Assuming that they actually punt.
Huh?
Assuming they don't go for it. To run it with 17 seconds?
Well,
run around for 17 seconds is a possibility. I don't know.
It's a little bit further into Shelton territory this side, though.
Yeah, the ball's at the 33. 4th and 7.
I think the last side was at about the 40.
Oh, they put 23 seconds back on the clock.
Okay.
So they added a few seconds. But Kaiser's out there to punt it away. You know that the Bearcats are coming after this punt.
Oh, yeah.
They've had their way with the special teams line. Amoroso standing about his 35. High snap. Kaiser gets it down. Oh boy, another penetration and a partial block. Ball is picked up at the 40. Matagi is just having his way. He's like a man amongst boys, Jerry, especially on that punt team. And the change of possession will happen with 14 seconds remaining. They'll spot the ball at the 39 of the High Climbers. Wow, I still think they should have ran it, Jerry.
You think they should have ran it?
Yeah, they would have taken more time off the clock, I would think. Run around. That's what I don't know. I'm not Mark
But you're
Smith.
putting. You would have put WF West in really good scoring position.
Well.
But with the punting game the way it is, you know, it's just you're probably you're probably right. Yeah.
No, I'm not right at all. Mark's right. Whatever Mark Smith does is right.
Okay.
We can second guess him all we want.
We can, yeah. It's easy for us to do that.
Now, what do we know? Yeah, we're broadcasters. We don't know.
Thank you for correcting me.
Whatever the coach says is right. Whatever we say, okay. Well,
I like that. That's good. Good.
WFS will take over on the High Climber 39 with 14 seconds remaining, leading 20-6.
Well stated, Deidre.
After my interview with Mark, I don't think he likes me right now. It was kind of rough. I understand.
I can't see why he would not like you. You're a lovable guy.
Well, thank you, Jerry. But just saying. Okay, I can't get to that, so I'll get on.
Enough of that, right?
Enough of that. Let's move on. 1st and 10 for the Bearcats on the High Climber 39. 14 seconds to go. Empty backfield for Fugate. Back to pass he goes. Steps up. He's going to go for the end zone. Amoroso's there. Touchdown. Seven seconds went off the clock, Jerry. 7 seconds remain.
39-yard touchdown pass to number 11.
Amoroso. Wow. So even if they did run out more clock, Jerry, they wouldn't have worked under my situation. The point after attempt. Kick is up. Kick is good. 7 seconds remain in the first half. WF West 27, Shelton 6.
Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Talk to your healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com.
Well, Jerry, one play, 7 seconds, touchdown.
Yeah.
39 yards, too.
Well, like you said before the game, the quarterback for Chehalis is a real deal.
Looks like they got it lined up to possibly try another onside kick here, Jerry. 7 seconds remain in the half. He's going to try. It's going to be wrapped up right there, kicked right into the arms of who? Skylar Smith. And the Highclimbers will get the ball at their own 48-yard line. I expect just a kneel down at this point, Jerry, with 6 seconds remaining.
You would suspect that, but...
Well, you could do what Aaron Rodgers does and fake the kneel down and throw on, but I would imagine we're just going to go.
Mark has a lot of tricks in his bag.
Well, it looks like they're going to run a play, Jerry.
I think they will. They have nothing really to lose.
True. So Goose will go out of the gun. Fuller in the backfield, yard behind him. Step to his right. 3 receivers on the far side. Goose back to pass. It's going to be flushed out. He's on the rollout now. Looks downfield, stops, and runs out of bounds as the horn sounds to end the first half. So we head to the halftime. WF West up 21 points, 27-6. We'll be back with some halftime statistics.
Unlike other health concerns, mental illness is not always easy to see.
D-E-P-R.
Mental illness doesn't show up on a scale. Bipolar? Sorting out a mental health concern takes professional diagnosis and treatment.
Anxiety. I thought so.
If you or a loved one has a mental health concern, don't go it alone. For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, call 1-800-662-HELP. Learn more at samhsa.gov/support.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
We all depend on them for medical emergencies,
to keep our highways safe and to get back on the road. And emergency responders depend on us to watch for them, to slow down and move over. We do it for the people out there taking the risks while helping others, and the people who care about them, because most of us agree that we all share a responsibility for safety on our roads.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. And Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
Well, it's halftime. All WF West tonight. Hold on a second, I had everything prepared, and now I don't have anything prepared.
Just about.
And Jerry's still scrambling with the statistics as I try to get my graphics right again. There we go, halftime score there. 27-6. And yeah, Jerry's got his calculator out, which is his fingers and toes.
Don't make me laugh.
I'm distracting him. That's my job, right? Okay.
Yeah, I was on a roll. Thanks.
Sorry. We'll be back with Jerry's statistics in a moment. The Highclimbers had the momentum early, but a pick six changed that. And aside from the one touchdown, it's been all WF West. Jerry, we'll get into the numbers in just a moment.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Kids will be kids, which just goes to say kids will be curious. They get into everything, everything. If there's a loaded firearm in the house, they could get their hands on that too. Keeping firearms locked, unloaded, and stored separately from ammunition in a place inaccessible to kids can help keep your loved ones safe from family fire. Safe gun storage saves lives.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal Fiber Internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
All right, halftime score, as you see, 27-6, WF West on top. Jerry Apple has the statistical look at things.
Thanks, Diedrich. WF West only has 3 first downs, but they've had the big plays. Gavin Fugate, number 9, has thrown 16 times, completed 11 for 172 yards. His leading receivers are Tucker Land, who's caught 6 passes for 40 yards, and Cameron Amoroso, who has caught 2 passes for 41 yards. I made a mistake.
Yeah.
Number 23, Evan. Yeah, Sudahar has caught 2 passes for 91 yards.
Yeah.
One of those being that 85-yard touchdown pass. So he's got 3 receivers. Tucker's had the most receptions, and Evan has had the most yards.
Okay.
So he's completed 11 passes, okay, for 172 yards. On the ground, WF West has only ran the ball 8 times. Only 8 times. And they picked up 38 yards, which is about a 4.5 per carry. That's not too bad. So you add the 172 in the air and the 38 on the ground, and they've got 210 yards, okay?
Okay.
They have 6 penalties for 44 yards. Would you like me to go down the scores?
Well, sure, why not? We did miss one on the air, so might as well summarize it for everybody.
Let's start off. The first touchdown was a 60-yard return by number 9, Gavin Fugate. A 60-yard return on an interception. Then, number 23 caught a 6-yard pass for a touchdown, and the point after attempt was good. That made it 13-0. And then we have the 85-yard touchdown pass to number 23, and the point after attempt was good.
I want to. Could I make you pause right there? That touchdown pass was a middle of the field screen, which you don't see much of. And Stadahar caught it in a pack, and he burst out of that pack, and he was gone to the races. Nobody could catch him. Just wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah.
Because that's the one play we didn't get on camera, and I apologize for that again.
That's okay.
Go ahead, Jerry. Sorry.
And then Shelton scored. Shelton scored on a 55-yard pass play from Mason Goose to Cordova Wheatley. And that was 55 yards.
Wheatley Cordova.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You have it backwards.
Let's try the other way around. Okay. How about Wheatley Cordova? Why did I make that mistake?
Because we have a Carter Wheatley.
Yeah, that's. Thank you for standing behind me.
You just gotta give Wheatley his time there.
And
get his credit.
I wanted to say something about Wheatley. Wheatley is also a very good basketball player.
Yes, he is.
And plays baseball. And I'm proud of Wheatley and his parents. But anyway, the point after attempt was no good. That made it 20-6.
Right.
And then we had a 39-yard touchdown pass to number 11, Cameron Amoroso. And that made it 27-6. The point after attempt was good.
And that final touchdown was in 7 seconds. One play, 39 yards, 7-second drive. I mean, you can't get more efficient than that, really.
And we were debating on that, whether we should punt it
or run a play.
Yeah.
On 4th down. And I understand both arguments, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, it was at the 33, I believe, for the punt. And if you run it and you lose more yardage, you give a shorter field. If you run it and you get the first down, well, you keep driving, but you kick it. And the way that basically number 55 for WF West, and that's, what's his name? Daniel Matagi has been having his way on special teams.
Oh,
you got to
you see how he threw that person down?
Oh yeah, I mean the guy's he's playing like a man amongst boys. He really looks that way. But the way he's controlling the special teams line, you knew something was going to happen there.
And the other thing that WF West, and then I'll go to Shelton statistics, okay?
Okay.
The other thing that WF West has done well, they have rushed the punter several times.
Right.
I think one was blocked, maybe 2.
I think that every punt, except for one, has had a hand on it. Matagi had his arms around Kaiser in his first punt attempt, and Kaiser got it away.
Yeah.
And they got a they had a running into the kicker call. I mean, he was being tackled. and they called it a running into the kicker.
That should have been a 15-yard penalty instead of a 5.
But you know, whatever. I mean, that was a long time ago. But I mean, that's just the dominance that Matagi has had defensively and on special teams.
And WF West has really stopped the run. I mean, 8 carries for 38 yards. It's almost forcing Goose to pass.
Right.
Now let's go to statistics for Shelton. Shelton had 4 first downs. Mason Goose completed 7 of 16 passes for 105 yards. Okay, not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. And then on the ground, Shelton had 16 carries for 50 yards. The one nice thing is Shelton is trying to run a balanced attack, as you can see from the statistics. And they have a total of 155. So you look at the statistics, they're close, except for a couple big plays and that interception and the block punts.
Yeah, the short field, the special teams have pretty much won or have been on the winning end of this game for WF West. Not saying their offense hasn't done anything, but the special teams has set them up really
They sure have. And the other thing I'd like to, besides recognizing Wheatley Cordova for scoring the touchdown for the Highclimbers, Brendan Kaiser has had like 1 punt for 25 yards and 1 kickoff for 35. Bradley Ellington has had a kickoff return of 20 yards and 16 yards, and Bradley Ellington has had a 15-yard punt return.
We have to bring up Kaiser for a moment. He came up just short on two 39yard field goals. One hit the crossbar, the other one was about 5 yards short. But that's another part of the game we haven't talked about.
I just saw a good friend of mine there. I waved to him. But the thing is, he was so close, especially on that second one. It hit the crossbar, like you said. So that's something we're seeing a little bit of an improvement on. And the penalty game is, we've cut down on the penalties a little bit from the first game. So that's an improvement. So thank you, Diedrich.
Yeah, I'm watching these kids over here by my one camera. So they're sliding down the banister, and it's kind of scary. Anyways, we're going to take a break. We'll come back with the third quarter. WF West leads 27-6. We'll be back.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Did you get a call or message that mentioned Social Security that made you feel threatened or scared? That is not the Social Security Administration. Social Security will not threaten you, press you for personal information, or demand instant payment. Social Security does not accept payments by gift card, prepaid debit card, internet currency, or by mailing cash. Criminals use these forms of payment because they are hard to trace. Don't fall for it. Hang up, ignore them. Report this criminal activity to oig.ssa.gov.
Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Hey Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
This broadcast is copyright protected by Digiproof on behalf of Diedrich Allen and Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, and is intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or other use of its contents, pictures, descriptions, and accounts without the consent of Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, MasonWebTV.com, and Hood Canal Communications is prohibited.
And we are waiting for the start of the third quarter. Oh boy, almost did exactly what I was worried the kids were going to do. Hit the camera there.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
As I put on my coat. Not that I'm cold. I'm just being prepared.
Yeah.
All right, so the Highclimbers get the ball to start the third quarter. They have a 3-touchdown deficit to make up and lots of time to do so, as long as they come up with an answer for number 55.
Well, it's, you know, there's two players that have on offense that have really done well for WF West, and that's Gavin Fugate and, of course, number 7, Tucker Land. I should probably include in that list number 23, Evan.
Yeah, Stadahar.
Yeah. So the three of them have really. And unfortunately, Shelton is self-destructed a little bit here in the first half, and hopefully can make up for it here in the second half.
So I got another issue to worry about here. Well, the clock is probably going to go off, folks, and I'll apologize for that in advance.
Okay.
As I don't know what's going on. I got a red marker there, but we're going to get this thing underway. Kick is short. Fuller's going to pick it up at the 26 and lose the ball. And the Bearcats say they have it. Nope, the Highclimbers kept it.
Yeah, that's what I would have let gone.
Well, what do you mean let the...
I would have let the ball go. I wouldn't have tried to field it.
Well, it was... I think there was a little miscommunication as one of the up men was going back and Fuller was coming out, and the ball kind of languished there for a bit, and then Fuller never really had a hold of it. So out of the pistol goes Goose. Tiller goes in motion. And he'll fake the handoff and throw to Trykoff. Trykoff in the wide receiver screen. Gets it up outside the 45 to about the 46 and a half. I think you give him 7 on that, Jerry. Maybe.
Yeah.
7. 7 to the 46.
Nice effort by Trykoff.
I'm sorry, the 36. Excuse me. So second down and a long 3. Another play action and another pass to Trykoff. He caught it. Fights for the 44. That's where they'll stop his forward progress there. 1st and 10 for the Highclimbers. Highclimbers coming out. Quick. Quick passes, and the Highclimbers have a 1st and 10 after, what, 3 plays?
Yeah, he's completed both of his passes.
2 plays.
This half.
Out of the pistol again. Tiller back in motion. Little play action again, and a pump and a long pass to Menifee. Fingertips, did he call it in? He did. Wow. Menifee up to the 25.
So a 31-yard touchdown pass to...
Not touchdown. Completed pass.
No, excuse me. A 31-yard pass play to... I said touchdown, didn't I?
You did.
Optimistic.
Yeah, you're optimistic.
31 yards, wow.
Out of the gun will go Goose. Hand it off to Fuller. Stutter steps, runs into a wall of Crimson. Maybe got a yard on that, Jerry.
Well,
there's a 24.
This is going to open up the running game, I think, Diedrich, for the Highclimbers.
Oscar Archibald is out there, wide to the far side. And we're going to get a little bit of encroachment there.
Yeah, he went into the neutral zone.
And here comes Menifee after that big big gain there, and Archibald will come out. So 5-yard penalty on the Bearcats gives the Highclimbers a 2nd and 5, or 2nd and 4, I guess, to the 19. Got to get to the 15 for the first down. Goose will go out of the pistol. 2 receivers to the far side. That's Menifee and Trikoff. Hand off to Fuller. Fuller slips by one would-be tackler, but he's wrapped up by number 55 again. I said you got to come up with an answer for number 55, Matagi.
Gain of 1?
Yeah, 1. It's like 3rd and 3 from the 18.
Boy, they're stacking up that middle, aren't they, WF West? Boy, they're just hard to run against up the middle.
Goose will come wide to the near side, and the shift is on for the hammer package. Tiller and Ellerton. It goes to Tiller. Tiller fights for the 15. I think he may be a little short, Jerry. I think it might be 4th down and 1 or less. Yeah, like a half a foot, Jerry.
Yeah, very short one. I love that fake.
The acting that Ellerton does is it's over my head.
He's selling it pretty well.
He's selling it. Nobody's buying, but he's selling. Again, the hammer package. And this is a quick inside snap, basically a sneak. I didn't see who got the ball. It was Blaze Andrews with a direct snap. Everybody's saying they've got it. Highclimbers say it's first down. WFS said we stopped them. Referees will spot the ball, and they didn't get it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, just by the nose of a football over on downs it goes back to the Bearcats. So 1st and 10 for WF West on their own 15. 4 wide, 2 on each side for Fugate. He'll take the snap and hand it off to Land, and Land will get an easy 10 yards off the left side. I don't know if they call it easy, but he's. Now they're going to give him just short of the first down marker.
Yeah, 9-yard carry.
Actually, no, it's a 10-yard carry. They're giving him first down.
Oh, they gave it to him. Okay.
Yeah, the sticks are moving. I don't know about what the actual play was, but the sticks are moving.
10 yards, okay.
They're actually going to spot it just across the 25, close to the 26. 1st and 10. Pass again. This is a screen. Stadahar. Rolled out of bounds by Menifee and Gavin Nelson Ricker. But not before another first down. Ball up to the 38-yard line. Wow.
1st and 10 Bearcats have grown 38.
WF West is marching, Jerry.
Yeah.
And the 4 receivers set, and a little bit of encroachment there, and 5 yards. Not that you need to give any yards to WF West at all.
Offsides, approaching 5-yard penalty.
He's up 1st and 5. Ball up to the 43.
43, where they will have first and 5 yards to go for the first down.
Yeah, Tucker has carried the ball 6 times out of the 9 attempts.
Stadahar goes in motion. Turner, a high snap and pulled down, and here comes Land. Land with a lot of real estate, cuts it up the seam to the midfield, actually to the 45 of the Highclimbers. Another first down, Jerry.
Yeah, a gain of 15 yards on the play. That's the 6th first down for WF West. And Tucker Land has carried the ball 7 times for 37 yards. He's been a workhorse tonight.
Clock is running. Approaching 7:35 to go, 3rd quarter. This is the Bearcats' first possession of the second half. And they're at the Highclimber 45. Out of the gun again. Handed off this time is to a new running back in there, 32.
Okay.
And where is he? That's Declan McDonald. And they just seem to be running play and getting first downs. One play, one first down. And the ball is up at the 33. 3 wide to the near side, 1 to the far side. McDonald the back beside Fugate is out of the gun. McDonald will shift over to his left side. Pulls it down, throws to Amoroso. Amoroso on the wide receiver's screen. Run out of bounds about the 26. That's the...
about an 8-yard pass play.
Yeah.
7 yards.
You know,
7 yards.
Yeah, 7 yards. It's the first time that the Highclimbers have stopped them from first down on the first down play. At least in this half. Called 2nd and 3 from the 26. And again, out of the gun will go Fugate with McDonald beside him and a step back to his left. Oh, man. I thought he was going to switch sides. 3 receivers far side, 1 on the near side. Fake that. Well, actually, it's a quick delayed handoff to McDonald, who fights inside the 20, and a flag comes flying in at the end of the play. I did see a flag fly in there, didn't I? Yeah.
Yep, there's flag.
Ball is inside the 20, the 19, maybe the 18 right now. And there's going to be a face mask on the Highclimbers.
So we'll see if it's a 5 or a 15.
Yeah, it's a 5-yard face mask.
Yep.
Ball's now at the 13-yard line. 1st and 10 for the team from Chehalis. Hand off to McDonald. Nope, it's going to be Fugate keeping it on the RPO, and he'll fight inside the 5 to about the 4-yard line.
Yeah, a gain of about 10 on that play. Let's see where they mark it.
Yeah, mark it short, Jerry. It's going to be 2nd and 1. They're going to spot it between the 3 and the 4, Jerry. Fugate out of the gun again. Set 3 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. That's Sarmoroso. McDonald the back beside Fugate. He'll switch over to the right side. Man in motion. Stadahar. And it's another fake handoff. Here's Fugate finding the end zone.
3-yard touchdown run by Fugate.
And it's 33-6. Point after coming. 5:18 remaining in the 3rd quarter. WF West increasing its lead.
Extra point attempt.
Cody Pennington on to kick the point after. That snap was a little off. Fugate handled it well, puts it down, and the kick is good. 5:18 to go in the 3rd. 34-6, WF West.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
.518 remains in the 3rd quarter. 34 for WF West, 6 for Shelton.
Well, WF West has definitely changed their strategy here in the 2nd half. They have ran the ball 6 times and only passed once. Kind of a reversal of the 1st half, Diedrich.
Yeah, probably to run more clock off and run the clock down. So here's the run up and the kick. This one's a kind of a spinning kick that Fuller will pick up about the, about the 12. And he ran out of bounds. Where do they spot him out? So 33.
Oh, 20-yard return. Nice return by Jaden Fuller.
So the Climbers have a 1st and 10 on their own 33-yard line. Goose will go out of the, looks like maybe the pistol. Yeah, I'll call it the gun. With Fuller in the backfield. Nope. Yeah. Menifee goes to the far side. Tiller, and that's Trikoff going in motion. Cordova wide out. A little dump off to Trikoff on the screen to the slot, and he'll fight for the 39. 6-yard pickup there.
Yep. And Mason has completed all 4 passes this half.
Again out of the gun. Back to pass goes Goose. Goose throws it to Menifee. Oh, had that in his hands, couldn't gather it in, and a nice defensive play right there by Pennington.
He knocked it out of his hands.
Yeah, Menifee just, it was there. He just was trying to gather it in, and it was tackled. So it'll be 3rd and 4 from the 39 for the Highclimbers. Back to pass goes Goose. Going to throw, and that ball, I think it was intended for Trikoff.
It was.
Very, very dangerous pass that almost got picked off and bounced off of a couple of guys in crimson and hit the ground. Brings up 4th down.
So, punting situation.
And Kaiser's on to try to kick it away.
Amoroso back deep.
Standing about his 30-yard line. Kaiser waiting for the snap. He's been under constant pressure. Another high snap. He'll get that one off. I think it's out a big one that'll hit at the 30 and bounce about the 25. Where Nelson Ricker will down it.
That was a nice punt, 36 yards. He had to rush that, and he just barely got that off.
Yeah, Matagi was right there applying the pressure, and I got to give Brendan Kaiser great courage to run away from that guy and kick it.
Yeah, I would totally agree with you on that.
4:26 to go, 3rd quarter, 34-6. WF West with the lead and the ball on their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun goes Fugate, hand it off. Nope, he's going to keep it again. We're working around the outside. Oh, he's still on his feet. Cuts it back up the middle, and now he's headed to the outside. Fugate's going to score, Jerry. Nobody's going to catch him.
Touchdown, Bearcats.
Wow. We have a flag back about the 35.
I think we know that that's a holding probably.
More than likely, but that, I mean, one play and off to the races again.
Yeah, that negates a 75-yard run by Gavin Fugate. But yeah, it is probably a holding. Let's see what the call is. When he cut to the outside, I think that's where the holding was.
Well, I don't even think that was a... Okay, there's 2 penalties on the play. And the hold. So a hold was way... Oh, there's 2 flags. There's a flag back at the 31, Jerry. And a personal foul was called up at the 35 on the high climber end. They declined that. And they'll march him back 10 yards from the 31. The exciting plays.
So the 1 penalty was declined.
Right. The personal foul up at the 35 of the high climbers was declined. The hold back at the 31 was accepted. So looks like WF West wants to talk things over. 4:10 remains in the 3rd quarter. Since we have a moment, if you are enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter with the handle @MasonWebTV. Also consider subscribing to Mason Web TV's YouTube channel and hit that bell to be notified the next time we go live. And we are now, you can now find us on the Twitch video streaming service. I think I have 2 followers on Twitch right now.
Did you? Yeah.
It's Amazon product. If you don't like Amazon, I understand. And it's more for gaming, but it's another option for us to get out to the people, as well as our Facebook Live broadcasts and our Twitter broadcasts, and YouTube, on the websites.
5 different possibilities?
Well, yeah, 4. 4, if you don't count the websites. Anyways. So 1st and 14, a ball back at the 21 for the Bearcats. Fugate will keep it again. He's going to run around the outside. This looks like the designed run before, and this time he gets up to the 40. 19-yard run, Jerry. I can't, you know,
Wow.
the Highclimbers don't seem to have an answer for number 9 right now.
Yeah, 47 yards on 5 attempts. That's a pretty good average.
So 1st and 10 from the 40. Go the Bearcats. Armoroso wide to this near side, 3 to the far side. Out of the gun, this is McDonald on the carry. He'll slip a couple of tackles and drag guys to the 46-yard line, 46-yard line, excuse me. Here's a name we haven't called, Connor Gilman in there on the tackle.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't seen him on offense yet. 6 yards.
2nd and 4 coming from the 46. Yeah, 5-4. Got to get to the 50 for the first down. Fugate will go out of the gun again. Little wide receiver screen out there. Who caught that? I think it was Stadahar. Got a couple yards. That was Brady Westland, sorry.
That's a new receiver.
Yeah, let me see. I think it was 30. No, I don't know what his number is right now. Can't find it. So 3rd and a couple of yards for WF West. 2.5 minutes to go in the 3rd. Again out of the gun. Back to pass goes Fugate. Has a guy out there. It's complete on the far sideline. Into Highclimber territory at the 44. And it was number 35 on the catch. That's Grady Westland. So the 2nd time he's been targeted here.
Yeah, he's caught the last 2 passes.
So 1st and 10 for the Bearcats at the Highclimber 44.
Get another first down.
WF West just racking up the first downs here as we approach 2 minutes to go in the 3rd. Hand off to McDonald up the middle for either 6 yards to the 38.
6 yards on the carry.
6 yards on the carry by McDonald. Yeah, they have picked up 8 first downs this half, and mostly on the ground.
So 2nd and 4 from the 38.
38.
2 wide on each side. Little faked on the end around. Here's Fugate on the run, trying to find some room to run. And he might have lost a yard or 2.
Tackle is by number 34.
Yeah, Leth with the tackle. And it brings up 3rd and 6.
Gilman, okay.
I saw 34, not an 8, but.
Yeah, I thought it was, yeah, okay.
We'll go with what we see, not what the guy up there sees. How's that sound?
Thank you.
Okay. So 3rd and 6 from the 40. Oh, bad snap. Fugate has to fall on it back in his territory. They should give him forward progress right at midfield, I would think. So that brings up 4th and long.
11 yards, 10 yards.
A loss of 11 on that.
So 4th and 16 for WF West at midfield, and it looks like might be punting the time for the Bearcats. And it's like Elton's going to go back to about his 10-yard line, make it the 13. where he's going to set
This is the first time they've punted?
I think the second.
Second time, okay.
First time in this half for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Snap is down, a little line drive that Elton picked up at the 12. The quarter ran out, and he returned it up across the 30 to about the 33. It's a good 21-yard return. And we're through 3 quarters. WF West up 34-6. We'll be back with the 4th quarter in just a moment.
Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Talk to your healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com.
Fourth quarter we go.
Yeah, we've had some nice kickoff returns for the Highclimbers. Bradley Ellerton had a 20-yard return, and Jaden Fuller's had 3 returns, one of 16, one of 20, and one of 21.
So the Highclimbers start out on their own 33-yard line with the 1st and 10. Goose will go out of the pistol this time. Fuller, the back behind him. 2 receivers on each side. It's like Menifee wide to the near side. Fuller in motion, back to pass. And Fuller can't haul that one down, just a little too high. It wasn't Menifee wide, it was actually Archambault. Incomplete on that first pass. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 33.
Yeah, Archibald, okay.
He'll come wide to the near side. Trykoff in the slot. And it looks like Tiller close to the lineup and wide to the far side, can't see, out of the gun. It's going to be to Trykoff on the screen. And he'll get up to the 42, just about a yard, maybe 2 yards short of the first down.
So Carryout makes the stop, but not before they pick up 8 yards.
8 yards on that pass play, Diedrich.
So 3rd and a couple for the Highclimbers. At the 42, they need to get to the, well, it's actually closer to about a 1. A little dump-off pass to Fuller. Fuller fights his way. I think he might have got the first down, Jerry, right at the 44-yard line. Yep, they're going to wave those chains on.
That's a 6th first down for the Highclimbers.
So 1st and 10 at the 44.
Fuller caught that?
Yep. Out of the gun will go Goose. He's got Fuller beside him. Trykoff goes in motion. Stopped right behind Tiller. And it's a screen that Trykoff drops and then picked up again. So, Jerry, the sure-handed Highclimbers from last week are not done so well today on the pass.
Yeah, they've... Yeah, here in the second half, they've had dropped the ball 4 times.
Again out of the gun. Goose is going to go back to pass. Got to run. Got a couple guys chasing him. Throws deep end, intended for Trykoff over his head. Incomplete.
Good defense by number 21, Christo Perriott.
So it's 3rd and 10 from the 44. 10:54 to go in the ball game. 34-6 is our score. WF West with the lead. Shelton with the ball. Trykoff in the slot on the far side. He'll go in motion. Goes back to pass out of the gun, being chased again, and he's gonna throw one. I didn't see where that went. Falls incomplete to Trykoff.
Mason's been on target most of the time.
He's been chased these last couple of passes, his dropbacks. He's got both Buzzard and Itagi chasing him. So here's Kaiser to punt it away.
Well, you know that Shelton's going to pass the ball.
True.
They've only ran it 3 times this half.
Here comes the penetration. And a nice punt that Kaiser gets off, drives Amoroso back inside the 20 at the 18. And he'll return it to, well, I think he got about 10 yards on that, Jerry, up to the 28. I didn't see number 55 in the lineup, but the number 70 almost got to Kaiser, and I do not have a 70 on my sheet, Jerry.
That was a nice punt, 38-yard punt, Diedrich.
So the Bearcats will start out on their own 28-yard line, 1st and 10. Fugate still in there at QB. He'll send 3 wide to the near side, 1 to the far side. McDonald to back beside him. To his right, back to pass goes Gavin. Looks deep, throws deep. Amoroso out there, just off his fingertips, incomplete. Heising on the coverage, just a step behind. Amoroso, if that was just a little bit like a foot closer, that would have been a touchdown, Jerry.
Yeah. It wasn't. He's got a nice arm.
So 2nd and 10.
Second down, 10 yards to go.
From the 28.
And Mason Goose does too, but it seems like he's being rushed pretty hard.
More pressure.
Yeah, more pressure.
Same formation with 3 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. This time it's a handoff to McDonald up the middle. And McDonald squirts out an easy 15, Jerry. And it's up to the 41.
8-yard gain for Declan McDonald. Cameron Husing with the stop for Shelton. 1st and 10 Bearcats at their own 46, 41.
So 1st and 10 for WF West at the 41. Another keeper by Fugate. He'll turn the corner at the 45, and he collides with a couple of Highclimbers on the far sidelines.
He picks up a gain of about 5.
Just going to say he ran out of bounds, just under 10 minutes remaining.
Husing again with the stop for Shelton.
Ball up at the 47-yard line, so a 6-yard pickup.
5.
Yeah, WF West has ran the ball 12 times this half and only thrown 3 times, so that tells you what they're doing, their strategy.
Clock should be, I guess it's off the snap, that's right. Sadahar in motion. Handoff this time to McDonald. McDonald goes sideways. Fights, couldn't get to the 50, maybe the 49.
Looks like he's short, maybe 2 yards?
2
or 1? 2.
Depends on where they're going to. It'll be about a yard and a half. They'll spot it at the 49. So left with the tackle there. So 3rd and 2. Clock is running with 9.5 minutes remaining. Still the 3-and-1 formation, and Fugate will go under center for a sneak, and he does. They'll get the 1st down in about an extra yard.
1st down, Bearcats.
So anytime number 9 goes under center, he's going to sneak it forward, Jerry.
Oh, yeah, he's a big guy.
Yeah.
Big quarterback.
So 1st and 10 for the Bearcats on the Highclimber 48.
Yeah, that's unusual when you see 4 receivers out on the close side.
So go back to the gun, does Fugate. With the 3 near, 1 far. McDonald still the back behind or beside him. Fugate throws over the middle. It's caught by Stadahar. Stadahar lets attack it. Oh, it's a lateral. Oh my goodness, he lateraled it out to Perriott. Perriott scores.
My, oh my.
Was it a fumble or a lateral?
I think it was a fumble.
You think it was a fumble?
I think it was a fumble, and he was there.
Bearcat touchdown.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
51 yards?
48.
48, okay.
Point after coming. Got to figure out why this plug is not working. Kick is up. Kick is good. 41-6 is our score.
Who do we give that credit to?
You mean the touchdown?
Yeah.
21.
Okay. Thank you.
The pass reception goes to 23.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
That's kind of confusing.
Yeah, that's why I asked her.
I don't know how you would score that. Either way, that's how.
Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah, I think I know.
That's what happened. We're gonna keep it right here while I try to figure out the plug in this camera, because I'm gonna lose my clock camera shortly if I don't do something. So Jerry can ad lib for me a bit, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix this clock. Oh, man. Come on. Well, eventually that clock is going to go away, folks. I'm sorry about that. For some reason, it's not plugged in. So the Bearcats are ready to kick it back to the Highclimbers. They're leading 41-6. 8:48 to go in the ball game.
Bearcats deep for the Highclimbers. James forward, near side, Dante.
Trykoff and Fuller back deep to receive this kickoff. Trykoff far side, Fuller near side. Ball's high and short. Fuller takes it on the run at the 20. The ball's free. I guess he never had control over it. The ball's still free, and I think WF West has it. Yep, WF West has the ball. I don't think Fuller ever had control of that ball.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
So, Diedrich, there's been one interception, one fumble on the Shelton side, and I don't know how you rule those block punts. You don't count those as turnovers?
No.
So, two turnovers now for the Highclimbers.
Yeah, the special teams play has been outstanding for WF West.
Oh, yeah.
Outstanding. The blocked punts, the pressure on the kicker, the fumble recovery just now. I mean, it's just been outstanding play across the board for WF West.
Thank you for the ruling on that. Or the whatever. Thank you.
Ruling by the play-by-play guy. Jerry has thrown out his challenge flag. No, never mind.
I just wanted a clarification, everybody.
Right. 8 minutes, 40 seconds remain in the ball game, and the Bearcats will take a timeout, and we'll do the same. We'll be right back.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Well, 8 minutes and 40 seconds remain in this ball game. WF West has the ball on the Highclimber 25-yard line after the missed kickoff, fumbled kickoff, I guess you can call it.
Yeah.
And I think we might have a new QB out there, Jerry. I think that was what the timeout was about. And I think this is number 2, Carson White. He'll go out of the gun. He'll hand it off to number 12, who cuts up the middle. Number 12 is Bo Guyette. And he'll get to the 20, so a 5-yard pickup. So some younger players getting some playing time here on WF West.
And who's the quarterback now?
Number 2. So White will bring the play from the sidelines. He'll send one guy to the far side, 2 to the near side. It's Zamudio wide to the far side. Another handoff to Guyette, trying to get to the outside on the right side. Gets a couple of yards inside the 20 to the 18. Olashea credited with the tackle. 3rd and 3 coming for the Bearcats as we start to approach 7.5 minutes in the ball game. WF West in control at this point, Jerry. That's why you have some of these younger kids out there. Younger players out there. Less experienced players, I should say. So White goes out of the gun. Again, he hands off to Guyette. Guyette, I think he came very close to the first down at the 15-yard line. They're going to say it's first down, 1st and 10 from 15. Those touching the back of the football touching the 15-yard line.
Makes the stop for Shelton. 1st and 10 Bearcats just inside the Shelton 15.
So here come the Bearcats out of the huddle. White out of the gun. Again, he's got Guyette beside him. 2 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far side. Another handoff to Guyette. Guyette got about the 10-yard line. Jerry, well, 11. Give him 4. Okay. Brings up 2nd and 6. 6.5 minutes to go in the ball game.
And that's his 4th carry already.
Clock continues to run. White comes in from the sidelines with the play, and there's 12 on the play clock here. Out of the gun again goes White. Hand off to Guyette. Dropped for a loss. And who did that?
Let's see.
Can't see his number. He's not turning.
Turn around.
I think that might have been Perez.
Okay.
On the tackle. Never did really fully turn, so I can't really see what his number is. So 3rd down and 8 from the 13.
Ball rests at the Shelton 13-yard line.
Taking their time, Jerry. They're running this play clock down. We approach 5:20 to go in the ball game. Again, out of the gun will go White with Guyette in the backfield to his left. He's going to go back to pass. Throws for the end zone, and it's incomplete. Intended for Brian. Let's see, who is that?
Brian
Anuma, that's who it is. Brian Anuma. Can't really read my sheets. It's getting dark over here. So 4th down coming for the Bearcats. So 4th and 8 from the Shelton 13. Clock is stopped at 5:08 to go in the ball game. I did lose my camera, my clock camera. Sorry, folks. So same formation on the 4th down. Actually, it's 2 and 3, actually, and it'll be a handoff on the jet sweep. And fighting for the 5. It's going to be number 10 on the carry, Jerry. That's Brooks Ledgerwood. That's a 1st and goal.
It's a Bearcat 1st down inside the 5-yard line.
Spotted at about the 4. It's a 1st and goal for the Bearcats as we're hitting 4:45.
And that's the 14th 1st down for WF West. 11 of those coming in this half. And almost all on the ground.
White out of the gun, Guyette beside him. Oh, he had to drop the snap, and he ends up fighting his way to about the 1.
Advances it forward.
Well, 2nd and goal at the 1, Jerry.
So he picked up about 4 yards.
3, 4 yards, yeah. As the clock continues to run at 4 minutes remaining. White looks like he might go under center this time, Jerry.
Yeah.
Can I look at the sneak from the 1? And I don't think he got in there.
Keeper Carson White.
Came maybe, nope, they are going to say he got in there with a touchdown.
So 1 yard touchdown run by White.
So it makes it 47-6 with 3:40 remaining.
And the extra point attempt
Pennington on to kick the extra point. Kick is up. Kick is good. 48-6 with 3:40 remaining. We'll be back.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC. High school sports are back and Mason Web TV is again broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action. From kickoff to final whistle, from tip-off to final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch what happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Email, call, or text right now to find out how.
All right, now we're back.
Even though we only have 3 minutes and 40 seconds left, it is a running clock.
Yes, because of the 42-point difference. And yeah, lost our camera that's pointing at the clock, so we'll have to give you the best countdown we can. As Pennington's set to kick it off. Looks like we have Brotherton and Gilman back deep. Gilman the far side is the run up in the kick. Kick is going to head into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So the Highclimbers are going to come out at the 20-yard line. The 1st and 10. Looks like starters are going to stay in there, Jerry. Goose and company are heading out.
Yeah, 60-yard kickoff. No return, of course.
So out of the gun will go Goose. Fuller in the backfield, actually we'll call it the pistol. Now actually here's Gilman coming into the lineup and Fuller's coming out. 3 receivers to the near side. It was a pistol, turn around and a fake handoff, and Trykoff with a catch on the screen. He'll fight up to the 25. So it's going to be 2nd and 5 from the 25. So Goose and Gilman back there, 8 and 9. It's out of the gun. And another screen to Trykoff. He'll get the first down and run out of bounds. Keep the clock running at the 31 now. The clock is running. We're under 3 minutes remaining.
That's a 9th pass caught by Dante Trykoff.
Goes out of the gun. This time he hands it off to Gilman. Gilman works his way to the 36. It's a 4-yard pickup.
Pickup of about 4 yards.
4-yard carry by Gilman.
Ends up 2nd and 6. Another screen to Trykoff. This time White is there to take him down for a loss at the 30.
Sierra wraps up Trykoff.
Well, the clock remains running at about 2 minutes remaining. 3rd down and 11. Ball back at the 31. And an intended target to Archibald, incomplete. And actually, this is Gilman at the quarterback now. Is it Gilman? No, it's still Goose. It's still Goose at QB. And now we're at 4th down, and here comes Kaiser. Brendan Kaiser is my hero tonight, Jerry.
He sure has stuck in there.
Yeah, with pressure coming at him almost from every angle. The minute 20. Here he gets another one off with some pressure, and the ball will hit at the 50 and roll to the 47.5. And that's where was that? Heising will down it.
22-yard punt.
We've hit the minute mark, and I think we're going to pretty much
take a knee,
or maybe run a play here. So it's 1st and 10 from the 48 for the Bearcats with 45 seconds remaining. Got to run one play here, Jerry.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to take the knee. They'll take the victory formation. Assuming it's White. Yep. Barely got the snap off, Jerry.
Yeah, there would be a penalty there.
Yeah, clock is running, 20 seconds. I think I will sit down here too, Jerry. While they work this out, I don't think we'll have to have another playoff.
Nope. Yeah.
That is it. 48-6 is the final. WF West with the win in the Evergreen Conference opener for both teams. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back, wrap this thing up. It's a final. WF West 48, Shelton 6.
Hi, everyone. Al Roker here. As a guy with his own catchphrase, I appreciate that Smokey's only said,
"Only you can prevent wildfires."
But I'm filling in because there's a lot more to report. Like when there are parched or windy conditions out there, you gotta be extra careful with things like burning yard waste. After all, wildfires can start anywhere, even in your neck of the woods. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events, connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources, and connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. High school sports are back, and Mason Web TV is again broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from kickoff to final whistle, from tip-off to final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch what happens on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Email, call, or text right now to find out how.
So it's a final here at Bearcats Stadium. WF West takes care of business, knocking off the Shelton Highclimbers 48-6. Next Friday, Shelton returns to Jack Stark Field at Highclimber Stadium and takes on Rochester. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, will have that game for you. WF West heads to Tumwater District Stadium and faces Black Hills. You can find that game on the pay-to-view NFHS network. Couple things to pass along to you. Let's see here. Well, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is experiencing some growing pains with too many things to cover and not enough people. So if you're looking, we're looking for some help. If you have an interest in broadcasting, announcing, video streaming, video editing, sports, news, politics, reporting, or marketing, we would like to hear from you. Send an email to masonwebtv@gmail.com. You can also call or text 360-229-2234. No experience necessary, just get in touch. We would love to talk to you. Just throw that out there as Jerry scrambles to meet my deadline.
I got WF West is done.
Oh, yeah, WF West is done. Okay. So as Jerry finishes his calculating, we'll take yet another timeout. We'll be right back with those final statistics. Final again, WF West 48, Shelton 6.
Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Talk to your healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Well, we're back here at Bearcat Stadium in Chehalis. Final score you see there, WF West 48, Shelton 6. Jerry.
1 minute. Just
1 minute. How much more do you need? Okay, Jerry, just do your best there. Let's see what else I can talk about here. Let's see. The Shelton Highclimbers Football Booster Club primary source of funds is through their banner program. Businesses, or anyone for that matter, can purchase a banner sponsoring the football program. Banners can be purchased through SheltonHighclimbersFootball.com. How the funds are spent: SAC lunch dinners for all away games. This includes packaged food for every player, coach, and the bus drivers. Game bags, practice equipment, communication equipment, and whatever the coach needs or wants. Shelton Highclimber Football Booster Club has an informative website, SheltonHighclimbersFootball.com. You can find rosters, team records, fundraising efforts, sponsorship opportunities, and information on the Booster Club's golf scramble. Just to name a few, that's SheltonHighclimbersFootball.com. And Jerry's done as I filled up enough time. Go ahead, Jerry, with your stats.
Thanks, Deidre. Let's start with WF West. WF West had 14 first downs, 11 of those in the second half, basically because they were running the ball, no big pass plays. So they completed 14 passes out of 20. Okay, and those 14 passes were good for 193 yards. And the leading receiver was Evan, and you're better at pronouncing that
Stadahar?
name. Yeah, Stadahar. And so they had 14 completed passes for 193 yards. And White threw once for no yardage. On the ground in the second half. Wow. I mean, they only had 38 yards in the ground in the first half.
Really?
They almost had 200 yards in the second half. Total of 31 carries. 23 of those in the second half. So the 31 carries for the game was for 211 yards. So let's add up the 193 in the air and the 211 on the ground. They had a total of 404 yards. Penalty-wise, they had 8 penalties for 59 yards. Shelton had 7 first downs. They were 15 for 30 for 182 yards. Okay. 15 for 182 yards. The leading receiver was Dante Trikoff, and Dante Trikoff caught 9 passes for 74 yards. Wheatley Cordova caught 1 pass for 55 yards, which is good for the Highclimber first touchdown in the first half. And Gabe Menifee had 3 catches for 34 yards. The leading ball carrier for the Highclimbers was Bradley Ellington. He had 6 carries for 30 yards, and they had 18 carries for 54 yards for the total game. Okay, so if you take that 54 yards on the ground and the 182 in the air, that adds up to 236. So WF West outgained them 404 yards to 236 yards. And the other thing is WF West in the second half just completely controlled the game, running the ball as evident on their 11 first downs, basically on the ground. The other thing is Shelton had 2 turnovers, 1 interception, 1 fumble. And Chehalis, I don't think had no turnovers for WF West. Let me see. I'm going to go through here and make sure. No, none. Trying to think of anything else to tell you. I was pleased with our kickoff returns. Bradley Ellington had 1 for 20, and like I said, Jaden Fuller had 3, and he averaged about 18 yards a return. I'll tell you, I'm going to give a real big hats off to Brendan Kaiser.
Oh, yeah. Under pressure. You can't kick when you're under pressure.
And he stood right in there. Yeah. And, he had a couple fairly nice punts, 1 for 36 and 1 for 38, despite, I think it was only 1 time they really didn't rush him. All the other times they did.
They're in his face. Something I'm sure Coach Smith's going to work on is special team blocking. Punt formation, because that's a huge part of the game that goes overlooked a lot. All right, Jerry, anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, again, next Friday, Shelton will return to Jack Stark Field at Highclimber Stadium and face Rochester. We'll have that game for you. Kickoff is 7 o'clock. The Bearcats, they hit the road. They travel to Tumwater District Stadium and face Black Hills. So I'm very kind of excited to see WF West against Tumwater and down the road, but that's not what they're facing. And, again, our broadcast is Friday between Shelton and Rochester.
Well, I think you're right. WF West and Tumwater, I'm sure, are the 2 top teams in this league, Evergreen Conference.
Yeah, as it has been. Anyways, so I think that'll do it for us in Chehalis. Final again, WF West 48, Shelton 6. We'll talk to you in a week.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, was made possible by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. And Mason Health. United community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.